Hello, Mr. 0063 back for part 4 of I Want to Run the Marathon. Last time I completed the golfing area and also the Sonic area. That was Worlds 5 and 6, so that now brings us to World 7. Did you guess what it was? VVVVVV. And I was super excited when I saw this, and I really do like the kind of like extra twist this kind of game puts on it. So you can kind of see the blue kind of icons. They actually activate the VVVVVV, or that's probably too many V's, but whatever gimmick where you kind of just do the flipping. When you hit the red one, you go back to regular kid, and yeah, you have to go and we can obviously just jump normally, and we don't flip. So it's a wonderful mix, or at least I think so anyway. Of and also by the way, you can clearly see there that the actual, I think that's going to be death. Yeah, I think I'm doing this wrong. Trying to think. Oh no, I should. Sorry, I should be aiming for the icon. But that will turn me into the the flipping one, which I want. So it's a very nice mix of when you have to be aware of the flipping, and when you have to be kind of aware of just regular platforming. So yeah, I really do like this. This is a lovely little area. Have to be quite quick there, but not that quick, so that you land on the spikes. Yay! Because we have the text coming down from the wow, what? I'm jumping way too late, I think. Yeah, or moving to the left way too late. We have to be kind of reasonably quick about that, otherwise the text is gonna get us. Similarly here, obviously plan ahead so that when you're going to be in the area where the text is obviously coming down, that it's not actually there. And once more. Okay, so now we're regular kid. We actually got the blue icon out of the way. So basically, wow. Okay, so what I kind of the idea behind this bit is that you have to kind of go down first off to get the flipping mechanic, just so it's out of the way, so you can then go up and get the regular. What on earth did I do here? Okay, so I need to not do that. Are you kidding me? I don't even actually know. Did I not press jump? Was I too close to the spike when I tried to jump? No idea. But yeah, unfortunately, obviously, as I might as well showed off, obviously here, we can't just make a run for it. So with the flipping, wow, what am I doing? This is where the Let's Play apparently falls apart, or the quality of the gameplay, at least anyway. From my point of view, not the actual game itself. Wow! I know I hate mini spikes in I Want to Be games, but seriously. Yeah, we had to. Once you get that flippy icon, we then can't go to the easily to the next area with the save. So we have to go all the way up to the top. Thank you. That's probably what I wanted to do. Rest here for a moment, and then double jump through there. Gee whiz, that took a little longer than it should have done. And of course, you have to remember that when you are not in your flipping mode, or the regular VVVVV gimmick, the bouncing sort of chords have no effect on the kid whatsoever. So yeah, that's something to kind of be aware of. It's not always kind of immediately obvious. I do like this little fake out. So yeah, what you want to do there clearly is jump when you're about to move into the chord, and then you'll fall back to earth or fall back to the ground, and then do the same again when it triggers at you. So yeah. Nice little thing. I always liked pulling off that little manoeuvre in the actual game itself. And this is a nice one as well, so just obviously plan out exactly where you're going to need to be with these cores kind of continuously flipping. There is a reasonably obvious path that you're going to have to take in order to get through, so yeah. It's the areas where there are clearly the kind of like rectangles rather than the squares. That will get you the extra height you obviously need in order to get up. So let's pull this off, and then let's do this bit from the ceiling. I mean, don't worry about that. There's only 2 chords that come at you, so because there are 2, they'll reset you to your normal position. So yeah, don't get kind of freaked out by that, and you'll be fine. Okay, so now we come to kind of the VVVVV area from the original. Although it's nowhere near as difficult. I mean, Boshi had a sort of a. I mean, this is easier than Bosch's one, believe me. But yeah, there was sort of a similar one in the VVVV world from Boshi, but it's basically kind of the very long path that you need to take in order to kind of go down initially and have to. Oh, I was too slow getting back to the right there. Damn it. yeah, go all the way down just to do something really, and make a tiny manoeuvre just so that you can go back over to the right. But yeah, this game's kind of equivalent for that. That was terrible, but as I say, it's nowhere near as long, and it's nowhere near as difficult. It only goes down, as you can see here, about 3 screens rather than like the 6 or so. I think in both versions. But yeah, it's really not too bad. And I think if I don't mess this up, we're done. Oh wow, wow! I got hit on the last freaking spike I could, and yeah. I hope you had a good laugh from that. I would be if I was watching someone else do this, but yeah, I'm kind of fighting back tears. That was terrible. And just make sure before I celebrate that I don't mess up that manoeuvre there. That was closer than I would have liked it to be, but oh boy. Okay, fine, we're through. Okay, so now we come to an area where we're just kind of continuously falling forever. By the way, I've actually done an absolutely terrible, atrocious job of like pointing out the screen names as they've been coming. So sincere apologies for that. I probably won't like start doing all of them now, but yeah, this one's called Falling Forever, and you can clearly see that the gimmick is that we kind of yeah, there is no in effect, if you will, ceiling or floor. We just kind of keep yeah, falling through the screen continually. So yeah, whoops, let's do this right. So first time, obviously when you haven't got the flipping mechanic, you need to... Wow! What am I doing? What am I doing? This is so bad. I mean, this is still enjoyable, but I mean, you know, dear me. I don't know whether it's just the hitboxes of mini spikes. I have no idea why I just find them so bad. Terrible gameplay. Ugh. But yeah, anyway, there are obviously different paths you take depending on whether you are doing the regular kid or the flipping kid. So yeah, just kind of plan out where you need to go quite carefully. It's a little bit unobvious where you need to get to when you first play this, because you know, as you saw when I go up the top there, I looped back through to the left-hand side of the screen. But yeah, so it's not kind of immediately obvious where the actual exit to that stage is. But yeah, you'll figure it out as you kind of go along. Ultimately, it ends up being, wow, that was bad. Ends up being that there's not really much anywhere else to go. So yeah, you'll figure it out eventually. You need to get your ultimate aim. That's bad. What am I doing? Your ultimate aim is to get to the bottom right-hand edge of the screen. Okay, so let's not mess this up. Thank you. Right, we're going this way up, and now we need to use the upside, or while we're upside down, to get over to this area. And I swear that having to do this upside down just makes things all the more tricky and annoying. So yeah, get the blue icon which puts you back in VVVV form. Plan out which way up you want to be. So you want to be right side up when you're completing this next bit. Make sure you don't go through or you don't collect the mechanic or the returning to regular kid while you're upside down, or you'll find yourself in a bit of trouble. And yeah, just be careful with this last little bit. The last, so once you kind of got to the middle area, I really don't think that screen is too bad at all. The upside down, when you're upside down, is probably the worst bit, or at least it's for me, just because I tend to find myself really struggling with regular I want to be the guy gameplay when I'm upside down. Just every jump seems to be bloody mini spikes. Blur. Every jump just seems to be that much more difficult. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because you're not used to, you're not used to being upside down, so your kind of a sense of direction, timing, everything like that just tends to go out the window. But yeah, things just end up being just about 3 times more difficult than when you're upside down when you're up the right side up. Just be careful here. Inch along. Oh, and I thought for some reason that I'd have time to stop. I don't know why I thought that. There's clearly another cord that you're going to bounce off there. By the way, that area with the platform is not so bad. I don't tend to have too many problems with it, provided I kind of set off at a decent time, like right off the bat, and just don't walk headlong into mini spikes for absolutely no reason whatsoever, or land on mini spikes for no reason whatsoever. Fun times. But yeah, I figure that usually once I get like my the timing set on that platform, I'm usually okay. So yeah, it doesn't really pose too many problems for me. And this time I'll remember to move, so that I land yeah, where I am here, up there, up where I'm hitting my head on the ceiling. Yeah. Anyway, get the return to normal gimmick, and yeah, we have to do this. Tick off this first bit upside down, and probably one of the most awkward little manoeuvres to actually pull off. The final bit on this screen is actually probably, I would say, one of the more difficult ones to pull off, because the timing at which you have to do it is it's quite precise, and I'm messing it up. But anyway, unless I'm grossly misremembering, this is the final screen before the boss. Well, not quite the final screen, but the final screen where there's actually any danger. Let me put it that way. But yeah, you need to kind of get the cord that will send you kind of going back upwards. At almost the last possible moment, because you do have to obviously then hit the other chord, and yeah, it can be very tricky to get between all the spikes. Wow! At the moment, I've not even really had any chance to show it off, because I either can't get there, or wow, or I'm not even getting to the first chord at all. I'm just kind of going way too low. And that was actually okay. Maybe I say that is actually trickier than most bits, I think. Clearly the difficulty there was just actually getting on the chord in the first place. Once I actually got it, I was okay. But yeah, anyway, that last little bit I think is actually quite tricky. But anyway, that brings us to the end of the area. Anticipation. I like the screen title for that. And it brings us to the boss, who, unsurprisingly, well, actually, I'm going to blank on exactly who this is, because I forget all the colours of who they are. I don't think it's Viridian, because it's not. It might be. My colours like actually like kind of terrible. I can't actually remember like all the actual names, funny enough, which is terrible of me from the game. So I know you've got like Violet and yeah. But anyway. The idea is you need to kind of keep flipping back up and down, avoiding certain things. The first phase, fun enough, with like the Super Meat Boys, which is kind of like a nice little throwback to the game, is actually probably, I think, the trickiest phase of this whole fight. I missed, wonderful. And this phase, all you kind of really need to do is kind of inch your way along. I missed again, terrific. Inch your kind of way along, and when he's about to, is about to kind of touch the ground. I keep missing. It's unbelievable. This fight's going to drag out for a lot longer because I keep missing bloody shots. Yeah, just inch along. You'll kind of naturally. What on earth? I need to shoot when I'm jumping and not cut things so close. Thank you. That's better. Yeah, just inch along, and when all these kind of shots, or when you're about to flip, or when he's kind of flipped, that's when you need to flip, because those spikes will appear on the ceiling or the floor, and you need to get out of there. For the last phase, you just need to kind of wait. He'll kind of send you to the ceiling. You need to kind of just dodge the yellow rectangles and these pink projectiles, whatever they are, coming out. Wait for the flipping mechanics to come along, and yeah, flip to the floor, and you'll be fine. This bit is made a little bit tricky, I would say, because of the fact that you are upside down, and again, it just kind of messes with your conceptualization of where you should need to be. I have no idea, by the way, if they kill you. I'm not taking the chance. But yeah, being upside down there really doesn't bother me too much. You have lots of room to dodge things, and although that boss went by really quickly, yeah, I think, to be honest, the Super Meat Boy bit at the beginning, you have to shoot away the shield, and then you have to dodge where all the little mini Super Meat Boys are going along the floor and the ceiling, and it's really tight to get in those gaps. So I actually think that's the hardest part of that fight by a long way. And I don't actually think I died on phases 2 or 3, so I don't think I died very much on phase 1 anyway either, but still. Yeah, phase 2 and 3 I think went by no problem at all. So yeah, as I was saying, definitely the first phase I think is the hardest of that entire fight. And yeah, the other ones are pretty straightforward, but the bosses, all the bosses frankly in this game are pretty straightforward anyway. And that brings us to our next area, and oh, I probably obviously spoiled it before I got to talk about it too much, but the grass hopefully was a bit of a giveaway. Yeah, well, Missing No comes in obviously, but yay, it's Pokemon! This is no time to play video games. So I'm going to try and do quite a little bit of a kind of exploring. No new fangames on the wiki, sorry. If I miss things, apologies. What I'm also going to try and do, I'm probably not going to read to do beat boss rush, yeah. This bit's automatic, by the way, so I'm not controlling anything here. I get kind of immediately taken to Professor Oak's place. Hello, kid, ready to start your adventure? All right, let's get you a Pokemon. It looks like we're out of Pokemon. Just go alone. You'll probably be fine. Your goal is to gather the 5 keys from the woods. Then you will be able to enter the gym. Good luck. So what even is this thing? So yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna read out all the bits of text. I'm gonna try go and actually kind of like go to areas where I think things are actually gonna. So this, for instance, this mailbox I think has something. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. So I'll kind of walk around for a little bit and just so you can kind of see what. I love that one, and I took a hit by the way there as well, which I'll kind of explain how that works a bit later on. But yeah, this is gonna be kind of interesting because I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna play the game through normally. I need to get like the 5 keys as was already stated, so we need to kind of go wandering for those. There's a key down there, so let's go after that. But every so often, when you go through the grass, well, at some point anyway, found a gym key. There'll be an encounter. Okay, here we go. But there are so many different Pokemon that you can actually get here, and it seems to be sort of reasonably random. But the first time I actually played this, I got so few of them. It was unbelievable. So what I want to do is at least try show off all the encounters you can get. I may not get them all during kind of this normal kind of gameplay. So I will kind of maybe come back afterwards or kind of at the end of the video and just try and get them all, because I don't think I'm probably going to get them all during the natural course of the playthrough. But yeah, I thought it would be worth actually showing off what all the Pokemon are. So we just had Pidgey there, by the way, and another one, a new one immediately. So that's nice, Ghastly. They all have so many different attacks. It's fantastic. This area, I have to say, was probably the most impressed with of the entire lot. There are so many encounters, different Pokemon, and other things, spoiler, that you'll kind of meet along the way. I love the fact, by the way, that you actually have a health bar kind of here. So as you can kind of see down in the bottom there, there's like the Pokemon icons. There's one that's kind of like now blacked out. That was the hit I took, by the way, on the mailbox. So that actually counted as a hit. But you don't die immediately. Oh, here's the one. Here's the one I was really looking out for. I did get this on my first one, but yeah, I was kind of thinking, oh, they're all going to be Pokemon. No, you get a freaking Miku! Wild Miku appeared! It only has these, that's a bit of an annoying fruit pattern, thank you very much for that. But yeah, you get, there's one other one, I think, as well, at least unless there's other ones that I missed on my first playthrough. But yeah, you don't just get Pokemon. Wild Miku appeared. Fantastic. Yay. Kind of motoring through here with these keys. I've already got now, well, it's going to be 4. And there's only one left up there. So, yeah, we'll kind of see what we get. Oh, I'm actually getting some I did not get before. So, I never got Pidgey on my go through. I did get Ghastly. I don't want to sort of spoil all the ones that, all the ones that I did get, although frankly it wasn't many. I did get the Miku one. But I did not, I never got Pidgey. That was absolutely appalling. I never got Voltorb. So yeah, I did get Ghastly. Voltorb, by the way, seemed to take like the lengthiest time to actually hit it, just because it seems like the opportunity to really hit the bloody thing is like, unless you obviously want to go gung-ho. But yeah, anyway, once it's dead and it shoots out all these lightnings, get away from it. Of course, Voltorb has its bloody annoying explosion attack, so you want to get out of the way of that. I actually am not too bothered, funnily enough, if I get like another. Wow, you put one right by the key. That's unbelievable. Caterpie, another one I did not get. So yay! I'm getting all the Pokemon I did not get. So yeah, what can I say? As you've already kind of seen, actually, just from the variety already in this one, there is so much to this. All the fights are really nicely done. Wow, I took a hit there. What on earth happened there? Now I'm kind of not worried, because I'm like one space away from getting the key. Thankfully, I'm down to 2. But yeah, I'm one space away from getting the key, so now it doesn't really matter when I die. In fact, actually dying now is what the speedrunner would do, because I've got all the 5 keys. I might as well try and get back to the beginning and just see whether I can actually get out. But yeah, and I'll obviously keep the encounters. Wow! Thank you so much for the variety, Rattata. I got this one as well. This is one of the few ones I did get. I think possibly now, I don't know, is there maybe only 1 or 2 that I haven't got? I know there are 2 that have not come up yet, which I would love to get. Yeah, and you've not really done many attacks there, so yeah, that wasn't the best of fights. Yeah, there are definitely 2 more I know of. So I tell you what, I'll muck around I don't know whether some of these only come out in, like, in certain places as well. I don't know whether that's a thing. But I'll muck around at least maybe till I die. Wow, I cannot believe it. Cubone, brilliant. Okay, so there is only one more that I can think of at this point in time. There may be others. Wow, the bloody bone is really freaking annoying. Yeah, there's only one more I can actually think of. I do not like this boomerang. It's really freaking annoying. Okay. I think have I got to beat? No, I'm not going to bother trying to beat Cubone. But I can't go up there anyway either. Yeah, I will actually I will beat Cubone after the fact. So I do want to kind of keep this to kind of like a time kind of thing, just so I can kind of like keep track ultimately of like deaths and time, just so I can kind of almost compare it a little bit with the kind of like first playthrough. Yeah, what I will do after this, after I've kind of cleared this area, which will be the video by the way, I will kind of like, once I've obviously cleared the game, I will restart a save file and I will kind of go and get the Pokemon and encounters that I didn't get or I didn't beat. So Cubone's one of them. There's only one more I think that I'm actually unaware of. Or one that I am aware of that I didn't get. Yeah, I will kind of go and get those. And if there are other ones, then yeah, well, okay, fine. But I love the fact that ultimately you have health, so it's not like, you know, that's 6 kind of stuff. And I obviously got hit once on the mailbox, but yeah, I love the fact that it's not just a one-hit KO. So it actually works. You know, you actually have. You know, the fights are not as difficult as they certainly otherwise would be. By the way, obviously the ones in the kind of the woods or the forest or whatever are all reasonably random. The ones where we're kind of going to the gym are kind of absolutely set. So the first one was Politoed. It seems to have 3 moves. Sorry, I apologise, I haven't really been talking about the moves of the Pokemon, but for the ones in the woods, I'll probably just kind of abandon that for now. But for what the hell's his name? Politoed. He has Swagger, which is kind of the one, when you want to do it, he wanted to do it kind of like really quick in succession, because I'll go for the next one as well and see if I can actually beat the next one despite the fact that I've only got 4 health. He does Swagger, which reverses your controls. He does the Bubble Beam, which you can kind of fake out. He also does the Hyper Voice, where he will shoot out the music notes. All those attacks are really easy to dodge if you're not having reverse controls with the Swagger, but if he does Swagger twice in quick succession, then he will revert your controls back to normal. So Politoed's really not too bad, and Octillery has so this is kind of one of the more annoying ones actually, and I'm now somewhat regretting the fact that I did not go and refill. I mean, ultimately you're probably going to see more of the fight anyway, but yeah, oh well. Because I'll probably have to do it a second time, almost certainly now, because I'm absolutely stuffed. Yeah, that did not go well at all. Blur. But yeah, obviously once you kind of die, or once you lose all your Pokemon, in theory, your 6 Pokemon that you can carry, which are obviously your HP, you go back to the Pokemon Center and you refill, or obviously all your Pokemon health, whatever. So that's fine. We'll get full health now. We'll take on and we'll be upside down and glitched into the ceiling. And I'm going to let that play out as just being one of the most unfair, ridiculous fights ever. How'd you like that one? Glitched into the floor, upside down, so that I could not move. I'm hoping this isn't a permanent thing now. Why did that happen? Is this going to happen again? If it happens again, I'm stuffed. Please tell me that's not going to happen again. No, thank you. I don't know why that happened, but that was the most unfair, ridiculous fight ever. If you'd used Psybeam and God, Alakazam. If you'd use Psybeam, I think no, it's not Psybeam. What the hell is it? Hypnosis? The one that flips you up. When he does it again, I'll obviously you'll see it anyway. No, Psybeam is this attack. Thank you, Kinesis. Thank you. Yeah, you want to. Wow, I don't even know where I'm going with my train of thought here. Alakazam is a pain in the neck, believe me. I do not like when you're upside down. Oh, the effect wore off there, by the way, while I was. While he was doing that attack, just to really annoy me. But yeah, good grief. Alakazam is a pain in the neck, or at least I find him a pain in the neck. I wanted to go back and talk about Octillery in a moment. Maybe I'll get a chance to do that, because I don't... Well, actually, I don't know. Lapras is one of the... No, Lapras is actually an easier one than Alakazam, believe me, although I messed up on probably one of the easiest attacks. Yay. But anyway, let's go back to Octillery. He has the Octopus move or whatever, or Bazooka move, where he fills the screen with goo, which isn't too bad. It doesn't, like, you know, massively restricts your vision. But then he kind of shoots out like a bullet. I don't think it's actually Bullet Seed. Apologies for the move names. I'm not that well versed on Pokemon to kind of like know what a lot of the moves and things are. But anyway, yeah, artillery's really not so bad. Since a lot of the time I hate this move when you're upside down. I hate that move actually just normally. And I can kind of see that you want to kind of like be moving from side to side and then kind of jump over the bloody side beams as they come out. But seriously, when you're trying to like jump up and attack him, I mean, maybe I need to be cuter with when I'm attacking him. But look, I hate that. I seriously hate. I hate Psybeam. Psyshock is a bit random, but good grief, I hate Psybeam, especially when you combine it with Kinesis. Anyway, Lapras has. I'm going to mess up. I thought I was going to mess up on Surf again there. He has Ice Shard. Wow, I'm messing up on Surf. Are you kidding me? Lapras has Ice Shard, which kind of just stops him and homes in on you. It's really not too bad. Surf, which really shouldn't be no problem at all, is you just jump over it when it kind of gets near to you. And then also I think it's, I can't remember if it's Rain Dance or not. Hopefully we'll see it again. But it just kind of like, you know, shoots. Obviously rain comes down from the ceiling, and that's pretty easy to dodge as well. Surf is what's absolutely kicking my backside at the moment. Unbelievably. Let's be a little bit cuter here. Okay, you're using Psyshock. It's still a little bit of a pain in the neck when you're upside down. But oh well, I can handle that better than I can Psybeam, particularly when I'm upside down. Although the direction in which these things move is pretty random, so yeah. Okay, I seem to be getting better at that. I'm not going to say I'm an expert by any stretch of the imagination, because that's just absolutely patently not true. But okay, starting to get back into the rhythm for dodging Psybeam. I actually don't mind Kinesis if it's just going to kind of waste a bit of time. One more thing, right? Okay, if I can't beat Lapras with 5 health, then something bad has happened. Yeah, Lapras is certainly using Alakazam in my opinion. But yeah, the thing I really don't want him to do is like multiple ice shards. But yeah, it is Rain Dance, thank you. And usually that's pretty easy to dodge. Unless you're kind of going to put it in really annoying patterns, which that kind of was. Surf is absolutely kicking my back. So I'm going to hit 2 again. It's combining Ice Shard with Surf, but oh good grief. If I actually lose to Lapras with having had 5 health, that is going to be ridiculously embarrassing. Frankly, getting hit 3 times to Lapras is pretty bad, but geez whiz. Oh, good grief. Not a good show at all. And I have absolutely no chance, by the way, of beating the gym leader. Or should I say gym leaders. With 2 health, so I will go and refill of my own accord right now before I faint, because there's no way I'm going to do this last set with only 2 health. So, you've made it this far. Do you want to know my true identity? We go by TJ and Clayson. Good luck. And aren't they adorable? Same, unfortunately, can't be said for Arcanine, which is an absolute pain in the neck. And easily, I would say, the hardest part of this fight. This Overheat, seriously, combines probably the moves that I would just dislike most in a battle. Basically because the projectiles home in on you. I always find it incredibly annoying to know where they're going to go. Will-O-Wisp is probably the best move, absolutely, but Overheat is just one I absolutely loathe, and I'm actually doing amazingly well, for me at least anyway, on it so far. That's probably the kiss of death, and he's actually... Okay, Flame Charge, I'm fine with that, and he's used Sunny Day, but I'm actually okay with that because it wasted time and it meant I could actually just hit him before he even did anything else. And seriously, Sunny Day combined with Overheat just makes the screen... Sunny Day kind of like just sort of like makes the screen really, really bright and just kind of obscures all vision, lots of the vision of your vision, make it really kind of annoying. Sunny Day combined with Overheat is just the worst. But oh my god, to beat Arcanine without taking a hit. Unbelievable. Magikarp is a joke. Splash is no problem whatsoever. He gives you tons of time, and then he just thrashes around, or tackles around, sorry, at the end. And Magikarp is no problem whatsoever. And last but not least, we have Victory Bell, who has a variety of moves. Leaf Tornado, which is reasonably straightforward to dodge, at least if he's not doing it in conjunction with anything else. You seem to have loads of room to do it. When he does Attract, that's when you kind of gets annoying, because now Attract is, well, the bane probably of most Pokemon players. Thank you for that. Thankfully it's worn off. In this one, basically just kind of keeps pulling you into Victory Bell, or closer to him. And with all of his attacks that he does, Attract can kind of be really freaking annoying. And he's got me twice there with bloody Leaf Tornado. Solar Beam is really easy to dodge. Just kind of fake it out to the bottom right, and then jump. So it kind of, and let it get kind of stuck in that kind of position, and then move over to the left and jump. Sludge Bomb is not too bad. Again, particularly annoying when you combine it with Attract, but it's just kind of stay over to the left-hand side of the screen, I guess, on that bit is what I'd advise, and it should be fine. Look at that! If I'd had 3 health, I actually would have done that. And would you believe it? I think both bloody trainers on the way to the gym leader, TJ and Clayton, were easier than the final fight. Unbelievable, but I had a really good Arcanine fight. Amazing. Feel you're a skilled fighter. Yeah, congratulations on conquering this gym, TJ and Clayton. Wait, what is that thing? Okay, it's obviously missing though. But yeah, anyway. Oh my god, I apologise, I just kind of skipped through that text and everything like that, but I thought I'd kind of progress the game on a little bit. But wow, I cannot believe. Magikarp is no problem whatsoever, and Victory Bell I don't usually have a problem with. I tend to get hit a couple of times, which worked out exactly as it just did there again. It was Arcanine. It was the fact that the Arcanine fight went by so brilliantly that was the thing for me there, because Arcanine is a pain in the neck. But anyway, that brings us to another cutscene. Hey there, kid. Hi. 220 deaths, you're welcome. Are you enjoying your marathon? Yeah, I guess so. Good, because up next is your final challenge. You'll die more than ever. Yay! Actually, I don't like whatever. I'm sure I can make it through. Alright then, good luck. Okay, so since this is not really any particular kind of world or anything that people will be able to recognise, I will go and save there. So we'll do this final area next time, hopefully be the final part of this Let's Play. I'm not going to sign off there, so I do want to go back and I want to beat Cubo, because he took me out with that bloody boomerang. But I do want to show off the other Pokemon that you can actually encounter in the woods, forest, whatever, because I do think there are definitely some other encounters that I haven't got, and I'd like to show them at least all off. So this is not the end of the video just yet. Oh, okay, Jigglypuff. I did not get you previously, and I don't think he actually does anything other than sing. But the microphone kills you, so yay. Okay, finally, got the one I wanted. Corner jump. Now, this could kill me. I figure that the best thing to do is to pixel a line. There. But yeah, lovely. Not only do we have Miku, we have corner jumps. Oh, finally, Cubone. Hopefully I can beat you now. I still hate this bloody boomerang thing. The only thing I can suggest is like staying over to the left-hand side of the screen, because that seems to, and sort of, wow, and sort of jumping. It seems to be he'll kind of angle it a bit differently there. God damn, Cubone, you're a pain in the neck. Yay, done. Okay, I think that's about all of them. I actually can't think of any that are from sort of playthroughs I've seen of this that there are any more. If there are, I apologise, but I think that's everything that's seen. I mean, all the Pokemon we've seen, and indeed Miku and the corner jump, and they've all been completed now. So yeah, I think that's the lot. Apologies if it's not the case, but I think I've shown off certainly all but a few, if indeed that isn't all of them. So yeah, I shall sign off here at the end of part 4, and yeah, next time part 5 we'll be back at the final area and hopefully be taking that out. Until then, cheerio.